new chapter for TNT. We're red, ready, and responsible. Vote PNM. Great is the PNM.
Man is it in your hand. PNM is the plan. Ready, hold it steady. PNM, we are one.
Thank you, Mrs. Petal, Daniel, Benoit. PNM people are looking good. Allow me to recognize in our presence political leader Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley, Deputy Political Leader and Political Leader Tobago Council, Mr. Ansel Dennis, our Minister and candidate for Tobago West, Mrs. Shamfa Kojo Lewis,
PNM.
Minister and candidate for Tobago East, my candidate, Mrs. Ayana Webster Roy. Allow me to also recognize Minister of Digital Transformation, Hassel Bacchus. Other party officers, executive of the Tobago Council, our minority leader, Mr. Kelvin Morris. Tobago East, good evening.
PNM.
Brothers and sisters from Tobago West, how are you feeling?
PNM.
And I must leave the best for last. My Youth League family, how are you feeling?
PNM.
Make some noise if you're proud to be from Tobago, man. It is truly an honor to stand before you this evening, not just as a member of the People's National Movement, not just a young Tobagonian, but as a proud country girl, born and raised in the two villages of Roxborough and Dallaford. It is always such a pleasure to be among my PNM family, because PNM is love. Family, we are nearing closer and closer, and it's time to cut to the chase. I, for one, understand what is at stake in this election. The decisions we make now will shape not just the next 5 years, but the next generation. And let me tell you, this is not time to play games with our young people's future. This is not the time to roll the dice on inexperience, confusion, or empty promises. This is a time for steady, responsible leadership. This is the time for real representation. This is the time to stand firm, stay focused, and make the serious decisions that will affect, protect, and uplift our country. And that is exactly what the PNM brings to the table. When others were sleeping, PNM was working. When others were just talking, PNM was delivering. When others were stumbling, brothers and sisters, as they usually do, PNM was standing strong, because we are built different. We're ready, we're responsible. The PNM is a party grounded in principles, built on legacy, and driven by people. And that is why, as a young lady seeking to contribute to the growth of our country, has aligned myself with the best. The only party I have known from a child whose color has never changed, whose symbol has never changed, whose name has never changed, the People's National Movement. The other side loves to say, PNM is a party full of seniors. I know you're looking on and listening, because I mean, who don't like to be around good? So let me ask the question. How could you say the PNM is a seniors party when the people People's National Movement has created the most vibrant, powerful, outstanding youth arm present in the region. Intelligent, articulate, vibrant, powerful, responsible youths. Look at Delano Jofield, my youth speaker from last rally, a PNM youth. Jada Charles, a PNM youth. Denisha Manning, PNM youth. Shonae Campbell, PNM youth. Justin John, PNM youth. Danielle Wilson, PNM youth. And watch me, all your country girl, PNM youth. The People's National Movement is a party for everyone, from young to the young at heart, from every race, class, creed, and background. The PNM embraces all. We are a proud and united movement, rooted in service, driven by purpose, and open to all who believe in building a better tomorrow. This is your party, your home, your voice, and we welcome you with open arms. And may I just add, unlike the other side, we the youths value our seniors. We just listen, take advice and guidance, because we're young and we ain't know it all. Now look just behind me. We can boast of our big sisters, Shamfaka Jo Lewis and Ayanna Webster Roy. Youths that went into parliament with dignity, class, style, and commitment, leading the charge for newer and younger youths of Tobago who are entering into government and politics. Look at them, how they're sweet and well-polished. Brothers and sisters, PNM is the only party that actively prepares its young people to take up the mantle of leadership. From youth league to women's league, from groundwork to government, we are trained and molded to lead, not just in Tobago, but the entire Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. From as early as my primary school years, I would look on as my grandfather, Holly Stoppin, taking on verbal battles with other members of the Roxborough community, defending and supporting the PNM. At times, I would feel sorry for him, because it seemed like it was just him alone supporting the PNM in Tobago. I used to feel shame sometimes and wish he would just shut up, brothers and sisters. I even heard of stories of motorcade in the 1980s, where about 5 minutes PNM motorcade done passing through the village of Roxborough. But my grandfather and the deceased Euphemia Davidson and a handful of other villagers would be the few cheering on as the motorcade passed, only to be embarrassed by the hour-long motorcade of the then NAR, formerly DAC. But my brothers and sisters, where are the DAC today? The NAR, the TOP. Oh gosh, too many letters to remember. First the changing. Where are they today? But Daddy Hollis and my PNM family, I have grown and I have learned and understand. I see no reason or cause for me to be ashamed of this movement of the people. I am a proud young PNM youth. It is 69 years this party has stood strong. Through independence, through revolution, through recession, through pandemic, the PNM led. We are the oldest, most stable, most consistent political party in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. No other party has contributed more to our development in education, infrastructure, healthcare, governance, and foreign affairs. And here's the clincher. PNM is the only national party that contests all 4 41 seats every single election. That's not by accident, that's by principle. Because we care about the entire Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Not just Tobago, not just Trinidad, the entire nation. This is an all-in party, all in for every citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. PNM family, we are all in with Shamfa and Webby. It's not halfway, and it's definitely not let's stay home and see. This is about going all in for our communities, all in for youth, all in for economy, and all in for the Tobago and Trinidad we want to build. And when I say all in for youth, I say that from experience, not just politics. Let me talk to my fellow youths for a second. This isn't theory. This is my real story. I am a product of what PNM policies can do when you take them seriously. Thanks to the government assistance for tuition expenses, or GATE as we know it, I was able to pursue and complete my bachelor's degree without being buried in student loans. Brothers and sisters, I am debt-free thanks to the PNM. Be honest, my fellow young people. How many of us would have been able to further our studies without the GATE initiative, implemented by the same People's National Movement? Some of us even benefited from the THA Financial Assistance Program, created by the same PNM. And they want to say PNM hasn't done anything in the past 21 years. The PNM educated me too much to fall for them Nancy stories to come in with, brothers and sisters. Throughout my university journey, I was able to participate in the YES program, where I got hands-on work experience in various areas, including my field of study, with a stipend, brothers and sisters, where I could have assisted myself with other living expenses while going to school in Trinidad. More so, this program, I was enabled with the opportunity to work directly under one of our esteemed candidates, Ms. Ayana Webster-Roy, in one of her constituency offices. And let me tell you, what I saw firsthand was a woman connected to the people, hardworking, humble, and always on the ground delivering. Through her office, I witnessed so many programs, grants, and opportunities being made available to ordinary citizens. Not just old talk, but real help. Brothers and sisters, you may think that this is it, right? But after completing my degree, the PNM wasn't done investing in me. I was able to apply and secure a position through a PNM-created initiative, the on-the-job training program, that gave me over 2 years of solid work experience that I can now carry with me in every professional space. I am not just a youth speaker here talking policies, young people. I am standing here today as living proof that PNM policies work. I chose PNM because they've pushed me beyond my limits. It is because of the PNM that I can stand before you today, confident and capable, sharing the stage with other individuals of excellence. They saw potential in young people like me and created platforms for us to rise. I am a proud member of the Tobago East Youth League. This kind of development is what sets the PNM apart, and it's why I will always stand with them. The PNM is a party with a vision and a party with a plan. When you ask us about those plans, we are not going to half explain and mumble blah, blah, blah. We have exceptional leadership in the Honorable Stuart Young, who is well able to explain any policy, address any concern, and show up with facts, not fantasy, not fiction. Here in Tobago East, we're not just voting, we're winning with Webby. Ayanna Webster Roy is not just a candidate, she is a servant leader. She has walked with us, served us, fought for us. Our candidates for Tobago, East and West, these two beautiful, well-educated, classy young women truly embodies this campaign's core message: red, ready, and responsible. Brothers and sisters, we wear the red because we are proud.
PNM.
We are ready because we've done the work. And we are responsible because we understand the weight of leadership. So let them come with their sweet talk. Let them come with their confusion and their blame game. But when they done talk, the PNM done build. The PNM done deliver. The PNM done prevail. You cannot fake responsibility. You cannot pretend readiness. This is serious work, brothers and sisters. This is national service. And that's the kind of leadership we need, brothers and sisters. And this election is not one to be taken lightly. While others are making promises they can't explain, the PNM is doing what we've always done: deliver. Deliver opportunities, deliver infrastructure, deliver education, deliver results. And let me make something crystal clear this evening, brothers and sisters. Ayanna Webster Roy and Shamfa Kojo Lewis has beaten them once. They've beaten them twice. And they will beat them a third time. Because no matter who the opposition is, it's cocktail again. We're not guessing. We're not hoping. We know what we bring to the table. Because when the dust settles, the people always choose substance over hype, real over fake. In the East, we will choose Ayanna Webster Roy because she has proven time and again that she delivers. Her record speaks louder than any headline. And in the West, they will choose Shamfa Kojo Lewis because she is the definition of readiness, rooted in service and driven by purpose. They are prepared to continue to lead with passion, compassion, competence, and clarity. There's too much at stake to play games with the future of our country. Too much to risk for a moment of hype or empty promises. This time more than ever, we need strong and stable leadership. As the young people, we're often told we're the leaders of tomorrow. But I stand here this evening to tell you, my fellow young people, we are also the voice of today. Let me ask you something. Who stood firm when the storms came? PNM. Who held the line during a pandemic? PNM.
PNM.
Who gave us GATE, OJT, CPEP, URP, and so many more? PNM. Brothers and sisters, who giving them a cocktail again come April 28, 2025?
PNM.
PNM. And today, we must raise that voice to say we choose stability. We choose vision. We choose real leadership. We choose the red. We choose the Balize. We choose to be all in. In Tobago East, we're winning with unstoppable Webby. And in the West, we're moving with the woman on fire, Shamfa Kojo Lewis.
PNM.
Last time we were at the polls in Tobago, some of you said, let me give them a chance. Maybe things might be different this time. And I get it. We are human, we want change, we want to believe. But now you've seen what that chance has brought us. You've seen the confusion and chaos. No progress, no plan, just plenty talk and bacchanal. You gave them a chance, and what did they do with it? Nothing. So now it's time to come back home. And to those who already came back home to the PNM, we see see you, we love you, and we welcome you back with open arms. Because the PNM is not just a political party. We are a family. We fall out sometimes, we get vexed, but family always finds its way back together. And now is the time to come back home. Because guess what? While they were busy fighting among themselves and running down power, PNM was working. PNM was building. PNM was serving. And let me talk to the youth one last time. Because all the eyes are on you this election. They're coming with their envelope. They're coming with their little side deal. They're coming with their weed, their Hennessy, their punching, and their 10 on and 10 off. Let me tell you this plain. Do not sell your dignity. You have pride, you have integrity, and you have worth. You ain't no side street hustler. Let them know their place. You still waiting on a secure job. You still begging for proper roads. Teachers, you still waiting for your school to fix. And all of us still waiting for proper healthcare system here in Tobago. A vote is your power. Don't give that away for a puff, a plate, or a promise. You are worth more than a quick fix. You are worth more than a $300 handout. And if they come to you with a $40,000, take it. Take it with a smile, but don't let them teeth out your head. When election day comes, you go straight in the polling station and you ram your ex by the balize. And you vote for a real future. Vote for a party that sees your value, your potential, and your purpose. Because the PNM isn't just talking. So I say to everyone young and old, come back home. Come back to our vision. So as we approach the ballot box, I want you to remember this. This is not a time for indecision. This is not a time for experiments. This is a time for us to stand firm, stand united, and stand responsible. Let's not play with this moment. Let's not gamble with our future. Let's vote for what's proven. Let's vote for what's right. Let's vote for the red, the ready, and the responsible. Let's vote PNM all in. Let's vote for continuous service. Let's vote for Ayana Webster-Roy. Let's vote for Shamfa Kojo Lewis. Let's vote for our future. Let's go all in. And on the night of April 28th, Shamfa will call Webby and say, we spanked them in the West. And Webby will say, we crushed them in the East. And the East will meet the West, joining with our counterparts in Trinidad, and we will all sing, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, great is the PNM, and we shall prevail. Thank you.
This is a movement, we all in together, not just so one, my sister, my brother.
This is a new chapter. Join us on the road to victory. On Tuesday, April 22nd, St. Joseph, the People's National Movement will be having a public meeting at Nyabingi's Bar. We're red, ready, and responsible. Vote PNM. Great is the PNM.